Jake Zane once again is the first player. And Alexander Cartwright, he could draw event cards, and this time I don't forget his resourceful ability. So he plays Old Differences, or he takes Old Differences, and he has If I Could Just Reach. Well, basically they're both good. This is the problem with this ability. I think I'd take this one, Old Differences, because there are no used items anywhere. Oh, but yes, I could take the toolbox actually. I could take it back with If I Could Just Reach. That might be an idea. On the other hand, I think I'll keep this card. I think it's better. So now Jake Zane moves, and he's got a 2. I don't know. I'm rolling so bad for movement. So he moves in a city to Shanghai. At least this works. And then he can, that's it. First the movement phase. And it's Alexander. And that's a 5 this time. Great, this is a little better. Well, he could try again to attack this outpost, or maybe he can make it to San Francisco. I'm not sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's possible. He could go to San Francisco. That's better, because then he's closer to these 2 artifacts here. And so he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly. So maybe he can do it this time. And then it's Jacques Moreau, and he's got a 3. So this time he can make it to Venice. It's 2 into the Mediterranean, and then 3 to Venice, and he's trying to destroy this outpost there. So we're all in a city. That means we have to draw city adventure cards, and Jake starts. And that says Secret Weapon. Okay. Play at any time to allow a hero to immediately look at the top 3 gear or event cards and choose one to take. This is awesome. This is just what I need. Great. Okay. And then he could heal. He's got 10. He actually has 10 glory. And he's got, well, he just heals 3 wounds, and then he still can afford 1 gear. Okay, so let's see what it is. It says driving gloves. Okay. Add +2 adventure dice during any driving or flying test. Well, that's not so bad actually. Especially this one with a sneak test. You can force a single die to be re-rolled. Yeah, why not? Okay. And then he can sell this artifact here that brings 4 fortune. And now it's Mr. Cartwright in San Francisco. He draws an event card first. Oh, no, not an event card, but a city card. And that says robbed. Immediately roll a d6 for each artifact you currently have. Okay, well, luckily we don't have any. This would have been really bad. But there is no artifact there now. Then he could play this card, Secret Weapon. So he's now drawing the top 3 gear cards, and let's hope that we find a good weapon. This is a cigar. Okay, that gives him 1 additional wound. It's not so bad. This is a revolver. This is great. And a monocle plus 1 cunning. I'm gonna take the revolver because, yeah, I have to... it's all a bit narrow here. Okay, because I have to fight this outpost now. Great. So, and now I am attacking the outpost. So, the outpost has once again 8 dice. Okay. And, well, this time I'll take a 3. And, yeah, that was not the good choice. Oh my god. That was really bad. Okay, there are 4 times a 3. So, okay, I have to fight 4 times the mobsters. But I think I can... Yeah, between each fight I can retreat. So, yeah, I think this is gonna happen. Okay, let's fight the first one. So they have 3 fight dice and I have now 2 because of the revolver. And so I have altogether I have 5 fight dice and, well, let's go for it. Okay, this is not so bad. I have 2 6s, they have just a 5, so they take 1 wound because they have 1 defense, and I take no wound. Okay. So, and this time it's not as good. They do 2 damage, and I do 2 damage as well. Okay. 2 for them, and 2 for me. Okay, and I kill them, but they also do 1 damage. So I think that doesn't make any sense anymore. I just was too loud in this hideout. There were too many mobsters that have seen me. I can't fight them all. So I stop it here and retreat after I've taken 3 wounds. And another wasted turn, actually. This is really frustrating. Okay, and then it's here, it's Jacques Moreau, and he's in Venice. So he draws a city card, and that says stock up. This is good. Draw a gear card, awesome. So let's hope for the best. That's a bullwhip. Okay, +1 combat. Once per fight round, you may force an opponent to reroll 1 of their fight dice. Okay, well this is good actually. This is a good card. And further on, now I play Local Trouble. That gives him 3 more glory. Can play this if he's in a city during his adventure phase. So he's got now actually 14 glory, and now I'm gonna buy a common item. And I have a little house rule here. I do it the same way as you normally do it in Arkham Horror. I draw the 3 top cards, and then I have to buy 1 of the items. It's just to make sure that sometimes also the bad items are used in the game. So this is supplies. And this is the Book of Lore, which is awesome. but it's very expensive. And we have a rope. Okay, this is not exactly what I wanted. Okay. Okay, I'm wondering to take the rope. Okay, I got 11, so I can't afford the Book of Lore because of the... Oh yes, I could actually. Normally, because of the mob, it's 2 more. But because of this black market ability, I could buy it for 1 less. So I just could buy it. And it would give me... it's a tough decision actually. Okay, I decided not to do this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy the supplies because I have to deal with this hideout, and the supplies allow me to fully heal. They cost 5 because of the mobster and his special ability. So, well, just like this, okay. I just took 3 because of the 3 glory he had before. Well, actually this would allow me to take 1 back. Okay, so I think this is now what he really has. Okay, and then he's going to attack the hideout. So it was a bad idea with the 3 last time. So I think this time I'm gonna try again the 2. That worked pretty good. Okay, so actually it's twice a 2. Oh, 3 would have been better here, just once. Anyway, so I need to fight twice these guys, and well, I mean he's got a fight value of 5 and the bullwhip, so he's got a fight value of 6. This is not so bad. Okay. Yeah, this is 1 success and, well, 3 more. So this time he's got 4 successes and they just have 1. So he doesn't take any damage, but they take 3 damage. Because they have 1 defense. Okay. And then, let's roll again. Okay, well that wasn't good enough. Bad, just 1 success. So I have to do it again. Okay, this time it is good. Yeah, they have 2 successes. And I have also 2. So I take 1 damage, they take 1 damage. They are killed. And I take 1 damage in the end. So it was a good fight. And then we have to fight the second mobsters. Again. Whoops. Okay. That's not so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits from me, but also 3 for the mobsters. So they take 3 hits. And I take 2. Okay. And another round. That's bad. 3 hits for the mobsters, 2 for me. So the mobster is killed. This is clear, but now it's getting problematical. They do also 2 damage And I have a, yeah, it's a defense, so they do 3 hits. I have a defense of 1. So they do 2 damage, but I can use the bullwhip to force them to re-roll one of their fight dice. So I'm gonna do this, and well, let's hope for the best. No, that was bad. So I'm killed once again. But to be honest, it isn't that bad. I have a lot of glory. Actually, I gained 3 more, or 6 more, because I killed twice these guys. So I would gain 6 glory for that. And then I have to roll how much glory I lose. This is 6, so I lose it all. I just have to check one thing. Okay, so now I once again have a problem with the rules. Actually, this says if the hero successfully sneaks through and or defeats any mobsters that discover him, the mob HQ or hideout is destroyed and the hero gains the bonus for destroying an outpost as normal. Okay, the thing is I am killed. But, on the other hand, I defeated all the mobsters. And it says if he defeats any mobsters that discover them, the hideout is destroyed. So I think the hideout is destroyed. Yeah. So this is gone now. I'm back here in Cairo. And now, after I destroyed the hideout, I gain... I could decide what I want as a reward. I could either take the fortune that the mob has collected, which is now 1, and could take 1 artifact. This is not bad actually, because this is a very good artifact. On the other hand, I simply could roll a die and a 3-sided die and could move this track back. And because it's already on 11, I think this is what I'm gonna do. So let's hope I roll high. It would be really important. And yes, that's a 5. This is amazing. So this track moves 3 back. 1, 2, 3. This is really great. So it definitely was worth it. Okay. So after all, he died, but yeah, that was worth a sacrifice. Then we come to the villain event phase, and it says Tenacious. Okay, not a very nice looking guy. This card plays on a random villain in play, and he gains 1 combat. So this time it's Icebox Eddie. He's got a combat value of 6, which is, well, quite strong, obviously. And then these, there are just 2 left now, and they generate 2 fortune. But because there is 1 fortune left, this thing still goes up 1. Okay. And then I roll for the mob HQ. And that's a 3, so no mobster is placed anywhere. Franco, he comes back into play on the most valuable artifact. This is the tomb in this case. So this is here in Western Europe. And then it's Eddie. And he rolls, yeah, he searches in Japan here. So, well, that's good. So he takes 2 more wounds. He's Well, he now has 3 wounds, okay. And no success. Great. Okay, this time Jacques Moreau is the first player. No event cards were drawn. And he's got his movement phase. And this is a 6. Great. So I wonder if I do an adventure maybe together. Well, or I try to attack another... That's the question. I could also attack another outpost. Huh. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I could go to the Heartland. It's quite tempting. Try to do this adventure maybe together with him. That might be a good idea. And then in the next turn maybe attacking this outpost. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. No, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. No, I can't do it actually because I forgot that I have to travel through Egypt first. So it's not possible. In this case, I'm gonna attack the outpost on Cape Town. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And it's Jake Zane, and he's got a 2. Well, he's here in Shanghai. Huh. Well, he could go there, but this is pretty risky because there is another villain. So once again, there's not a lot he could do. Well, the thing is, if he had a glory, he could fly from there. He could spend glory instead of fortune to fly. I don't want to spend my fortune to fly between the cities. The problem is I don't have any glory. So, what is now to do? Okay, I think... well, actually there is this temple. I think well, here. I think I'm going to the North Pacific. Maybe I will cross the Pacific and I could play attacked at sea and gain some glory. And maybe then I could go back to Shanghai and fly from there or something. But I think that's a plan. Okay, then it's Alexander Cartwright. He's wounded. But he has no glory to heal, so he needs to gain some glory. And he's gonna try to go here to the Heartland, and maybe he can have some successes with the Gauntlet of the Dead. So he's moving here, southwest, and then here to the Heartland. Okay. So now we come to the adventure phase, and it's Jacques Moreau. He's in a city once again. And pick up a contact. What do you think? Are you in? So you can draw an allies card. Oops. Okay, so here we are. And this is a pilot. Okay. That's +2 adventure dice during any flying test. You may now spend glory instead of fortune to fly between cities. Well, it's not too bad. But, okay, I mean, they're much better ones. And, well... Yes, I think he's gonna attack now the hideout. So once again he's gonna roll the 8 dice, and I say a 1 this time. And well, twice a 1. So once again I have to fight 2 of the mobsters. Okay, and again I have 6 fight dice. Let's do this once more. So 2 successes for me, 2 successes for the mobsters. Everybody takes 1 wound. Oops. This is bad. That is bad. Okay. So that is 3 hits for the mobsters, 1 for me. So I take 2 damage, they take none. Oh no. I've lost all my wound markers. So... Well, this is much better actually. Just 1 hit for the mobsters, no damage for me, but they take 3, so I killed the first ones. Okay, well I tell you one thing, if you lose all your wound markers, you better don't stand on a red carpet like this. But I hope I got the most of them back. So now it's the second mobster, and I play the supplies now. So I can fully heal. Okay. And let's try this again. Yeah. So it's 6 for me. Yeah, 6 dice for me. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. Oh, that was good actually. It's 5 hits, and they just have 2 hits, so they're killed in the first round. This is great, and I just take 1 wound. Perfect. So I now gain 6 glory. Whoops. Okay. Here we are. And the hideout is destroyed, so this is good. And once again, I'm gonna try to push them back a little bit. So once again, I need a high number. Well, this is not what I needed, a 2, so that just brings them back 1 point. But okay, at least they just have 1 hideout left, so this isn't so bad after all. Further on, because Jacques Moreau, he didn't interact with the city until now. He just drew the card, but he didn't buy anything or so. So he could do this right now. And actually what he's gonna do, he's gonna buy... well, what is he gonna buy? Good question. I think he's simply gonna buy some gear. So he's got to pay 7, or actually 6, because he's got that special ability. And this is reference books. And they give him +1 lore. That's not so bad. Actually, it's pretty good. And, well, he could actually buy another gear. And he could heal. So he heals and yeah, he buys another gear. Why not? So let's hope for the best. And that is a revolver. Perfect. So he's now a really strong fighter. Yeah, very good. Okay, cool. Jake Zane, he's in the North Pacific. So he's got to roll a die. And that's a 4, so he can draw an event card. And that says Spread of Darkness. So we got to place 3 Nazi soldiers once again. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna place one of them here in Antarctica. Another one in the outback. And the third one, I think I'm gonna place him, I'm not sure, maybe in the Pacific Northwest. Okay. So then I'm gonna play Attacked at Sea, and that gives him 3 glory. So this time it's Alexander trying to get the Gauntlet of the Dead, and he's got to do a mountain climb. So that's not too hard. Agility 4. Okay, he needs 3 successes, so well, that is 1 success. And that's it. He's got it. Okay, great. So that was his first danger. Because he just needs to complete 3 dangers to get this precious item, he pushes on. He just needs to do 2 more dangers. So this is Strange Stars, another one of the expansion. Looks wonderful, I think. And well, the stars are aligned in a strange pattern and seem to be moving hypnotically before your very eyes. So you need a lore 6 one. Okay, this is not easy, but we have a lore of 4, so we could try it. And yes, no problem here. So 3 more glory for us, and I need 1 more success, 1 more danger to get the artifact. Okay, and this is once again the mountain track. And well, we need combat 5, 2 successes. We have a good chance to do this. We have a combat value of 5 because we got the revolver, so shouldn't be that bad. And yes, 2 successes, so we made it, and we gain 3 danger, 3 glory, and the artifact. This is the Gauntlet of the Dead, and now actually, I nearly forgot that. Because this is a special item, it says, oops, after all dangers you must fight and defeat zombies to get the artifact. Okay. Okay, let's hope for the best here. Okay, they are pretty bad. Zombies. Fight dice 5, wounds 5, defense 1, but they only hit on a roll of 5 or 6. Okay. So, 5 dice for them. I also have 5 dice because of the revolver. Let's hope I can do this. I'm already wounded. Okay, yeah, this isn't so bad after all. So, They do 2 hits. I just take 1 damage because of my defense. Okay. And I do 3 hits. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use old differences and so I gain 3 additional combat dice. So I already did 3 hits and I rolled 3 dice. And yes, this is great. 3 more hits. So these are 6 hits. They have defense of 1, so I killed them. This is perfect. Gives me 5 glory and I get the artifact. So, okay. And then it's the villain phase. And that says forbidden knowledge. So one of the gains plus 2 wounds. The villains become stronger and stronger, but well, I don't intend to fight them actually. Okay, Franco, he now has 11 wounds. This is ridiculous, but well, as I said, I don't intend to fight them anyway. And then we come to the outpost phase, and now there is just 1 hideout left here in San Francisco, so just 1 fortune is generated. This is not so bad anymore. And we roll for the mob HQ. This is a 4, so a mobster is placed in New Orleans. Okay. Right there. And then it's Franco searching the temple. So he's got 5, 6 dice. Let's see. Okay, that's not so good actually. He just has 2 successes. So now we take 2 fortune here from the tomb and place them here, and that actually allows them to move this 1 further. But now, because here's a 2, that means after 2 successes, one of these collapse markers is placed here. And it stays there. And after another 2 successes, another marker will be placed here. And every time a marker is placed here, you roll for every marker, and if one of the markers is a 1, then the temple collapses. So now I roll, let's hope for the 1. And yes, you don't believe it, it is a 1. This is great. So that whole tomb collapses and he is buried underneath, or maybe he can make it out, but actually we have to roll 1d6 and he takes that many wounds. And that is a 4. That's not too bad. So now we have to roll 4 dice because of his bodyguards. Oh, you're kidding. This is frustrating. So he absolutely takes no wounds. His bodyguards, they jumped over him and saved his life. So he simply goes back here with his ignorant face here, arrogant, and well, yeah. Anyway, but he can't search the temple anymore. This is good. So, and then it's Icebox Eddie once again. He's still in Japan. That was a bit unlucky. He just has the 2 successes he needs. No, he doesn't. Actually, he needs 4 successes. So, he still doesn't have the orb, which is good. And in the end phase of this turn, I generated 2 artifacts. The Caverns of Time, they are in Germany, and the Cup of the Dark Fire in Greece. The Caverns of Time, this is another temple actually. So I gotta place a temple here. So, in Germany. So, I'm gonna upload this now. Actually, I think it looks a little better than it did before. I have my first glory. It's not that much, but it's a start. I have this precious item here. So, if I sell this, I have about, I don't know, 13 glory. Okay, it's not close to what I need, but it's a start. And well, they are at 9. Okay. I don't know actually. At least I destroyed some hideouts and yeah. Let's see what the game brings.